Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we're in a bit of a different setting. I'm trying a couple of things while we're still in the beginning phases of this. Like I said, this is more like a hobby for me to sit and play around with and have fun. And I've been watching a lot of Am I the Asshole posts lately, and I thought, well, you know what? I'm on Reddit. I read a lot of those as well randomly during the day. When I get a break from stuff, I'll go onto Reddit and read one or two things, and it's kind of where I get a lot of my information. It's really, really fun. So I thought, okay, today we will do a few Am I the Asshole posts. So the first one that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to move over so I can pop it up here. You guys can read along with me. The first one that I found that I thought was quite interesting is, am I the asshole for reminding my friend that just because she's poor doesn't mean I am? So I got my tablet with me. I am reading from it over here. So, I, 20 female, enrolled in a laundry program at school where I pay a lump sum and they do my laundry all year. It's very popular at my university and they pick it up from my dorm weekly. That sounds fantastic. That sounds great. I hate doing laundry. So if I can pay somebody else to do my laundry, very easily would. Also, when it was raining hectic here over the last couple of weeks, my laundry, my dryer completely packed up. So I needed to take my stuff to a laundromat so that they could at least dry it and sort that out. And they offered to iron it as well, which was great because like I hate ironing, but I'll do it if I have to. So that was great. I would totally do this. If I was able to, I would, but let's carry on. My friend, 21 female, is weirdly obsessed with this and constantly comments on it for some reason. She always comes over and sees my bags and has some random comments to say. Keep your comments to yourself. She'll say, how could anyone pay for that? To which I always say, why would I ever do something I don't want to if I can pay someone else to do it for me? Fair enough. Completely fair enough. I'm wondering if she's like this with everyone, because that would explain why she has few friends. That's a bit of a dickish thing to say. Almost everyone I know uses the laundry program. Her unwanted comments make me like her less. That's a bit of a dickish thing. She did it again and was like, what a waste of money. The laundry program is ridiculously expensive and no one can afford that. I simply said that I don't find it expensive at all and that she finds it expensive because she's poor. I'm not, so I'll continue paying for the program. She's furious that I called her poor, but she is. It's just a fact. Am I the asshole? Yeah, you're a bit of an asshole to call your friend poor. I would say you're a bit of an asshole, but she's also a bit of an asshole to constantly comment on it. So, as Reddit has deemed it, and I will show it now, everybody sucks. Everyone in this situation sucks. And we can go through the comments if you guys want to. Let's see. Let's see if I can find a good one. Okay, the most popular comment that I have, everyone sucks here. This is not hard. I hate doing laundry and I'm lucky to have the money to hire someone else. I got it. You think it's a waste of money. I don't care what you think about my laundry. Stop giving me shit about it. You can shut her down without having to call her poor. There we go. I like that. That's a good comment. You can shut her down without having to call her poor. It's very easy. But yes, in this situation, everyone sucks. Let's go to the next one, shall we? Am I the asshole for not caring that I was uninvited to my older brother's wedding? This whole thing is so weird. I, 27 male, am gay. I came out at 16. My parents told me that they would always love me and not to mention it to my older brother, who I'll call Brick. We're just going to call him a Brick. Then 19 male, 30 male now. When I was confused and asked why, they said that Brick had expressed some awful opinions about gay people. I limited talking to Brick until I moved out at 18, which wasn't much of a problem because we were never close. I went to uni, got a good job, and an awesome boyfriend, 28 male, in my home city. Me and my boyfriend, Angel, live a peaceful life. That's a beautiful name for your boyfriend. Peaceful until a few days ago when I got a call from my brother. I was concerned that Brick was calling me as we have never messaged before, just had each other's numbers for emergency purposes. I picked up because maybe there was some emergency happening. He opened the call with an annoyed hey man, and I knew something was up. He was getting married to his fiancée, Yen, 24 female, next year. I didn't know he had a girlfriend. I didn't even know he had a girlfriend. I was like, that's great, Brick, and asked some boring wedding things. Then he begrudgingly answered. He then told me invites were being sent out in a couple of weeks and that I could bring a +1. Here's where I made the mistake that started this mess. Without thinking like an idiot, I said, cool, I'll bring my boyfriend. Major mess up. Brick immediately started yelling insults down the line, screaming that he wouldn't have an F-slur at his wedding. And I didn't say anything and just hung up. I was rattled by hearing those words from my own brother's mouth, even though I knew his feelings about the people like me. I told Angel and he comforted me, ordering in my favorite restaurants, watching movies with me, which was awesome. We went to bed later and I felt all right the next day. That's very sweet of your boyfriends to do. That's very, very sweet of them. I sent my parents a message that Brick invited me and uninvited me from his wedding pretty much in the same breath and went on my way to work. Not a clue of the crap storm waiting for me when I got off. When I turned my phone on again after my shift, it was blowing up. Messages and calls from my parents and relatives galore asking me what the F happened. I phoned my parents back when I got home and gave them a rundown of what happened. And I said I honestly didn't care because it's not like Brick would be coming to my wedding anyway. My parents immediately chastised me for my oblivious disinterest and disregard of my brother's life and told me I should be apologizing to him for bringing my personal life into his wedding. I'm sorry, what? No. What? I basically told my parents to screw off and have been getting bombarded with messages from relatives to apologize to my brother and get my invite reinstated and apologize to my parents for disrespecting them. But I really don't want to. Angel's reassuring me that I did nothing wrong, but it's still nagging me. Am I the asshole? No, you are not the asshole. No, definitely not the asshole. I'm sorry, not the asshole. Like, if your brother thinks that it's okay to disregard your personal life, then disregard his wedding. Very, very simple. If he's not going to accept you, then don't sit and deal with it. Don't be where you're not accepted. I'm sorry, no. You are not the asshole. In my opinion, you're not the asshole. And scrolling through the comments here, I can see you're not the asshole. It's like, I'm sorry. You came out to your parents and they're like, we'll always love you. And then the moment you're like, oh, I'll bring my boyfriend, the person that I'm with, to a wedding, and you get uninvited, they're like, no, you're the asshole. You shouldn't have brought up the fact that you're gay. No. You are not the asshole. I deem you not the asshole. Next. All right. Next, and this will be the last one because I've got a couple of things that I need to do today as well. But this is HOA drama and I'm up for it. I love homeowners association drama. Beautiful. Absolutely love it. So let's get into this. Am I the asshole for telling my neighbor to grow up, get a life, and get the F over the fact that I painted my house a color he doesn't like? I love this. I bought a house in a community without an HOA. I wanted my home to be my home, and that includes making it look the way I want. I also chose a neighborhood that already has fun, colorful houses instead of just plain earthy ones. I finally got to the point where I could repaint my house. I picked a soft peach color with sage blue and soft pink and dark pink accents. Fun and colorful without being too out there. If you Google colors blue, sage pink, or coolers blue, sage pink, you'll see a similar palette. My neighbor Paul effing hates it and has been complaining since we started the project. He has also made his opinion known that he hates our front lawn, lots of wildflowers, sunflowers, fun garden flags, and a little free library, etc. Ooh, free library, that sounds lovely. Each and every time I've told him that I don't care. Truly, I don't care. And I suggested a few times that maybe he'd be happier in an HOA community that has control over everything and forces people into having earthy toned homes. Paul got angry when I suggested that and said he had lived in his home for 15 years and shouldn't have to move. I told him, okay, well, you'll have to learn to live with a little color. Fair enough. Last weekend, I was putting in pavers that my niece and I painted together. They're all things like ladybugs, turtles, birds, etc. in fun colors. I adore them and my niece is excited she gets to be a part of my home. Paul came over to complain yet again, saying that it was an eyesore. I think Paul was being an eyesore. And my niece was here, so I just told him it's time for you to grow up and get the F over what I'm doing with my house. Fair enough. He got even pissier and told me that I have no right to talk to him this way. Do I know who I'm talking to, etc. I think we are talking to Paul, who needs a bit of color in his life. I told him to go away and get an effing life. If he has so much free time to bitch and moan about colorful houses, maybe he should get a hobby. Maybe it is his hobby. Maybe he's a Karen. He stormed off, calling me a nasty piece of work. My niece was cracking up on the side. For the record, no one in my family is uptight. We really don't care about cursing. I know some people still clutch their pearls around it being a kid. She's 15, and I'm sure she says worse. Anyway, one of the other neighbors came to tell me that he's been flapping his yap about how disrespectful I am to talk to him like that. She told me that she knows he's a pain, but he's been in the neighborhood forever and is worth being nice to him. I don't know. Is telling him to get a life a big deal? Am I the asshole? No. No, you're not the asshole. No, yes, he's been there for 15 years. I understand that. I get he's been there for 15 years. But things have changed. Times have changed. And the 1950s wants their lack of color back so that we can have some nice pretty color in our life. Look at my walls. Look at my walls. Okay, trust me. This is not a green screen. This is like the actual color of my wall is pink, purple, blue. My actual shelving is pink, purple, blue. Black accents. All my other walls are black. Have a little color in your life. It's fun. Not the asshole. I deem you not the asshole. Everybody else says not the asshole. Oh, this comment is brilliant. Okay, I'm going to pop this comment up and this will be the last thing and then I'm going to run out. But it says, next time he comes by with a complaint, hi Paul, I put some serious thought into your criticisms over my house. I think we could come to an arrangement where if you start paying my mortgage and bills, then I will happily adjust the aesthetic of my house to your liking. We could start August 1st. Does that work for you? Otherwise, as a person paying the bills here, I'm happy to continue doing what I want with my property and will ask you to not approach me or my property again for this matter. Or a simple get effed, Paul. Up to you, either way, not the asshole. I would deem you not the asshole. Definitely not the asshole. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I know this is different to what I normally cover because I'm usually covering drama or what's going on in other stuff and what's happening with creators that I followed that I'm disappointed in. One being Stephanie Hollow that I'm disappointed in. Two being Raw Beauty Christie that I'm disappointed in. And I know I'm going to get comments on this one. Oh, why are you coming for Raw Beauty Christie again? Because I can. Because I can. And because this is my channel. And I can talk about what I want. And if you deem me the asshole, you're more than welcome to not watch it. That's okay. Like I said, this is a hobby for me. This is not something that I plan on I don't want to become the next Keemstar. I am literally just looking at having a hobby, something to do when I have a little bit of downtime. At this point in time, I'm waiting for a meeting to happen. So I thought, screw it, we'll do a couple of Am I the Assholes and then I'll get home later and I'll edit this. Have a good day. Bye.